from the Fantasy Football Show, and you're watching the Fantasy Football Show live. What's going on? What's up with the different little background and settings, Smitty? Well, I'll tell you what's wrong. The power went out. Get the fireplace going. The power went out, and I've got the power back on, but the router's down. No internet. We're literally doing this thing live. We're doing it live, and we're doing it uh, uh, just phone style. So no music. I suppose I could play music, but I'm just gonna keep it low key today. This is a little Q&A. We may not go quite as long, but the Fantasy Football Show live is going to be a little bit different today because we were without power, we're without internet, we were on my phone, we're in the den, we're in the psychology den of the Fantasy Football Show studio. We need to sit here anyway and do this more often because this is a good little setup and a good setting. I got my cane with me for questions so we can dictate, fantasy fates. Boom, boom, boom. So hit me with your questions. Let's go. The Fantasy Football Show begins now. Boom. Intro done. Let's roll. Who would you pick up full PPR? Thielen, Brandon Ayuk, or Jamar Chase? If it's redraft, I'm probably gonna go Jamar Chase, bro. But that's a tough one. What's up, RGB? Najee or Clyde? Give me Najee, but I love both of them. And Clyde goes a little later, so you're playing like a little ADP game there. But like push came to shove, didn't matter where I took him. No trading. I mean, I'm tempted to go one in one league, one in the other. I like them both that much. No man should have all that power. What power are we talking about? We're talking about the determining your fate, your fantasy fate. Zach Linton, what's up, Zach? I appreciate you. You're in the door league, bro. Zach's on the door. Zach Linton, where's your name, Zach? Are you in door league one? You're in door league one, I'm pretty sure. What's up, LaShawn? Hit the thumbs up on the way in the door. It's much appreciated. And even better, share the link with people. Like, people don't do that enough. They don't just send the link out to their broskies. Like, hey, go check this out. I'm live. I'm live. Here's the link. Check this dude out. He'll yell at you about your team. He'll help you win. Send the link out. Hit the thumbs up. I think he's about to pop off. Who is Cup? Cup could. I mean, Cup or Woods. I mean, you'll hear people go, Woods is gonna pop off. No, Cup's gonna pop off. No, they're both gonna pop off. Like, we don't know what Stafford's really gonna bring to the table, bro. It took Brady a little while to build rapport, and I don't know. Don't want my league mates to get your advice, bro. You can give it to grandma. You can give it to a lot of people that don't matter too much, and don't be afraid to be in the same boat as everybody. Like, give yourself some credit, bro. You could still drop fire and win your league, even if people knew about the show, and they're going to learn about it anyway. What's up, Bender? Bender, have you DM'd me yet? I've asked you about 100 times, and maybe you haven't. I don't know your username on Instagram, but DM me on Instagram, bro, or on Discord. I was trying to get a hold of you, so DM me, bro. Niners waived Rosen. Did you guys see me predict that whole thing? Like, I felt like Nostradamus after that. Like, in Vlad, my boy Vlad did mention Nostradamus a couple times when I told him and Dr. Raj on Dr. Raj's live. Like, Dr. Raj is my boy, and we were on his live stream, and I predicted what happened. They asked me who's going to win the game, and everybody in Dr. Raj's live is all Niner fans. They love me. My Niner people love me. A lot of you were in here, and I said that the Niners were going to lose the game by like a touchdown, and I said it would be because of Rosen. Rosen would march down the field, lose the game, and 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 I got blasted, man. They clown emojied me up in the chat. My own people. I consider these my own people now. Like, Dr. Raj is my people. All of his people are my people. I love everybody. And they clown me up, bro. They dropped the clown emojis came to play. And boy, did I hit that one. Rosen shiated the bed very badly, and now he's gone. The chosen Rosen is gone. But that was funny. I bet push-ups. I bet them we would do 100 push-ups. I said I'd do 149 push-ups if Rosen didn't lose the game. And Rosen lost the game, dude. It was great. Logan Thomas over Noah Fant. I could go either way, bro. I could go either way, and I like both of them. Both of them are screaming steals in 2021. People are totally dropping the ball. Hit the like button, says Rockout. Thank you, Rockout. Should I trade A-Rob, Gronk, and Julio for CD and Kelsey? A-Rod, Gronk, and Julio for CD and Kelsey. I assume it's a super flex because otherwise, why the hell would you not do that trade? I do that trade in a heartbeat, probably either way. Either way, you twist it, bro. I mean, that's crazy. Antonio Gibson, top 5 finish this year, says Brandon. Brandon, I love Antonio Gibson, man. I got him in my top 5 to 10. I got Javonte Williams, number 8 on Fantasy Pros, bro. Nobody has him higher. I think 10. Somebody has him 10. Somebody might have him, a couple of people might have him 10. Then he's like 12. Then he's like 28, 29, 28, 28, 28, 28. Like literally hundreds of people have him at 28. It's crazy. 28, 28, 29, 27 for all running backs. It's madness. I'm 8. I'm 8. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. And if you look at the chart of all the players on Fantasy Pros that have ventured from their original ADP, as I told you, Javonte Williams is like the biggest. It goes like, it shows you all the lines, and it's like, McCaffrey doesn't move at all. Shows you Zeke Elliott's got a good bar. He moved from like 1.8 to 1.5. He's got a big line. Javonte Williams, his line looks like this cane against all the other players' pens. Like Javonte Williams has stretched like the entire draft, and he is the biggest ADP climber. As we talked about here on the show, we have been predicting things left and right. From Cam Akers, not excited about injury. I'm not patting ourselves on the back, but we've hit a lot of things so far, man. We've hit a lot. This is making up for my Kenyon Drake belief last year. I'm owed this. I'm owed this by the fantasy realm as a makeup. Kenyon Drake, you son of a B. Is Jefferson's second round too high? No, it's not too high. I don't care if it's a PPR, non-PPR, negative PPR, whatever the hell it is, bro. JJ is worth at least the bottom of the second because I think he could be the number 1 wide receiver. So if you told me, hey, Smitty, JJ's climbing to 2.2, I'd still take him. But I don't take him there because I don't have to take him there. He's like going to rip people off in round 2 at the bottom and take double J and drop double J all over everyone in 2021. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to make a shirt that says I'm dropping double J all day. Double J all day, baby. I don't know. I just really don't like McLaurin. I like McLaurin. Herbert in the 8th or Hawkinson in the 9th. Herbert in the 8th for me. 6 points for rushing and passing TDs. Herbert, bro. King Henry at 4, bro. Not my style. Welcome to the show, bro. No, 66. You've been here for a while. You've got to have seen my Henry takes. Henry's just a worry. Like if you take Henry, you got to trade him. If you take Henry at 5 or 6, I'm okay with it. If you're trading him, if you're vowing to the court right now, Schmitter. All right, where's my bullhorn? Where's my bullhorn? We may not have internet. We may barely have power, but we have a battery operated bullhorn. You can't take that away from us, cable company. You can't take away the bullhorn, baby. You can't take away the bull from the horn. And I'm gonna drop the bullhorn up on this mug, no matter whether we have a router working and functioning or not. Why did I get the bullhorn? I forget what I was going to yell out of the bullhorn. Henry? Trade Henry. I don't know. I think it was Henry. Trade Henry. Trade Henry by double-digit weeks, bro. Antonio Gibson, literally the next Christian McCaffrey, just waiting in the wings. Question mark says baked in, boys. Baked in, boys wants to know if it's baked in with Gibby. If you're buying Gibby, is Clyde in my top 12 running backs? Absolutely. If you're buying Gibby, or what was the question? Oh, Gibby. God, I'm losing my train of thought tonight. I don't have my studio with me. I don't have my question. The questions go away quick. So if you want to know, hey, Smitty got a little case of the Alzheimer's. No, it's the chat on mobile. The chat comes up and goes away. Like you get two chatters, and then it goes. You get to like grab it, pull it down. Wrong, says 66. Trade. I don't know. All the topics are all over the place. Henry, trade him by double-digit weeks. You got to, like, by 10, 11. Dude's going to have like 8 million carries by week 10 in the last 3 years. Other question was Clydey Boy's in my top 10 running backs, but I'm drafting Clydey Boy at the end of 2 and at the top of 3, and I'm darn proud about it. And I will go marching around the city and the universe with Clyde on my shoulders as my running back 2. And together with Clyde on my shoulders, we will be probably about 6'5" tall. Because I'm 6'2", 6'3". Him on my shoulders adds a couple inches, and we'll march through the streets of Phoenix and shouting his name. Second round steal, win your league, baby. Dropping double J's all day. Josh Allen in the 8th were Edmonds, bro. I don't have a take a lap button over here, but we got a bullhorn. Did you just ask me Josh Allen or Edmonds with like similar keeper round values, bro? The guy Edmonds that no one can spell right. He's so forgettable that people spell his name with a U. Edmonds. Do I take Ed? I'm not ripping on you, bro. You're my boy, Blue. I don't even know who asked that question. If you want to know, honestly, let me see who. Because if it's someone, Josh Allen. Okay, so Steve, you're my boy, Blue. Steve, don't get mad. Don't get mad, Steve. But Steve said, "Come on." Are you saying come on to your? Okay, you did a lap. All right. See, Steve's a good sport. Ears. We don't have a take a lap button, but bro, I can play this bullhorn right into your ear. Edmonds. Do I take Edmonds at even similar ADP, bro? Come on, Josh Allen. Come on, bro. Are you serious? You know how much I like Josh Allen. That's like coming up to me and say, Smitty, do you keep gold? Do you keep a bar of gold, Steve? Do you keep a bar of gold in round 5? Or do you keep a tub, a whole tub, a Costco, in bulk, a Costco tub of soap in round 7? Okay, Steve, let me tell you something, Steve. You think I'm ripping on you right now, Steve, but I'm not. I'm telling you how massive of a brain you have. You may have hit your head for a second. That happens, bro. But your brain is so massive, you drafted Josh Allen. Let's all take a moment to commend Steve for, even though some of you, including me, are actually like joking around, the man drafted Josh Allen last year at a value that allows him to keep him at round whatever it was, 6. Like, let's commend the man for that. Like, you put your balls on the line, bro, in front of everybody, and you had the biggest nads in the room because you had Josh Allen in the 6th round. Let's give Steve 8th round. Let's give Steve a round of applause for that one. 8th round, biggest brain in the room potentially here. He had a little boo-boo. He hit his head. He didn't know where he was. Disoriented for a second. Smitty, Edmonds, where you at? He got a little confused for a second. But Steve is such a bad boy that the man drafted Josh Allen in round 8. And he's either showing off by just asking I think that's more what he's doing. He's like, the guy does the wheelie, at the finish line in a race and crashes. That was what he was doing there. He crashed because it backfired. But he was trying to do a little wheelie. Edmonds. Jeez. Edmonds. Bro, let me put it this way. You could have Edmonds in round 18 or Allen in round 6. And I'm going to tell you, Allen in round 6 by a 100,000 miles. You're my boy, Steve, and you did good, my friend. Take a victory lap now. After that lap, take a victory lap. Do you have dynasty rankings somewhere? Doing my first dynasty draft. Yes, rather fishing. For 19 straight years, my rankings have been available and online. So this question doesn't deserve a take a lap. It deserves a go get it, buddy. Go to sleeperu.com. Sleeper, the letter U.com. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for the entertainment and for the big brains, bro. So go to sleeper, the letter U.com and get my year round, bro, rankings. I got super rookie rankings. I've got dynasty rankings. For those of you that don't know, my super rookie rankings, which I coined many years ago, and a lot of people have little twists of that, little slice of it. They try and do it. Super rookie rankings are basically my rookie only class and my sophomore class ranked together. That's it. And it doesn't serve a purpose other than they're the most popular rankings I have, even though there's no direct purpose to them, other than they get you in a dynasty frame of mind. It helps you think young about your rankings. It helps you think, okay, who is the future? And when the sophomores graduate to juniors, they get nudged out. The incoming rookies get thrown in. So it's an evolving revolving door of rankings, and it's the rookie class and the sophomores. And so, like, you got Clyde Edwards-Helaire in there. You got all the incoming rookies. They're dope, bro. They're dope. It's baked in. Sleeperu.com. Sleeper, the letter U.com. It's baked in. Where is Bob from Accounting Rock wants to know? I don't know. Out of those four guys, I don't know what your question is. Kamara, JJ, or Adams Gibson? Kamara, JJ, Adams Gibson. Give me Kamara, JJ, but barely. Those are really good. Sleeper U baked in, boys. Somebody dropped the Sleeper U link. I'm over here in the lurch without a router. I feel really weird without access to all my stuff. I've got my studio sitting here, and I can't use any of it. It's all powered down. There's no router. There's nothing. So if I'm over here, the cable company can't come out anytime soon. Like tomorrow, I'm hoping they're coming out tomorrow. But the cable company's coming out, I believe, tomorrow. We'll see. And who knows if they can even fix. Like, I have no idea what's going on. We had 50 to 80 mile an hour winds last night, and I open up the door. I'll put. I don't have the tree cracking on video, but I have it right after and right before. I open up the door. We have 50 to 80 mile an hour winds throughout the valley in Phoenix. And bro, we have a tree in the backyard. That tree was just swaying around, just like it was at a rock concert, just back and forth. Huge tree. And I'm like, that tree's gonna break. It's gonna break right on the cable lines. I'm like, I got a show tomorrow to do. I got a live stream tomorrow. And it's just the tree's just rocking out, bro. It's like it's just headbanging. And it's a massive tree, and it's split before. And we're like, this tree is brittle as Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I'm just watching it sway over and over, and I'm like, oh, good God. And like literally 5 seconds after I said it, it goes, and the tree splits in half, and then half of it falls right on the cable line. And the internet goes out immediately. All the Alexas and Echoes are like, but it didn't go out. The bullhorn didn't go out because it's battery operated, biatch. And so, power out. That's back. Cable line is severed in half, like my patellar tendon was a couple years back. So we're out. We're without a modem. We're without Wi-Fi. We're without hardline connection to my internet. We got no internet. I can't Netflix except for on my phone. I'm live streaming on my phone, and we're doing it live because that's how we roll. We'll see if we go the full 2 hours or not. I mean, I imagine we will try and do our best to get close. What time is it right now? What time is it right now? It is 2:27. Okay, 5:27 Eastern. All right, hit me with some more questions. Let's go. Mark Cleveland in the house. What's up, Mark boy? Hayes got Hazelnut has. I got Gibby over Mixon. Oh my, yeah. No, oh my, no, oh my needed on that one, bro. Gibby over Mixon. Mixon's a third rounder easily. Smitty, please don't talk about Javonte Williams. Dom, we got to talk about Javonte Williams because Javonte Williams is going to the moon, broski. Javonte Williams is our boy, and Javonte Williams is going into the fourth round. Javonte Williams is a top 6 to 10 running back Steve says he's joking. What did you ask now, Steve? What did your big brain overprocess this time? Because Steve's clearly got a massive melon on top of his head. Drafted Josh Allen in round 8 and getting to keep him. Your league's got to be pissed off, bro. I mean, if you, oh God, imagine if you kept Ed Mullins, bro. Glad you asked the question though. But you're back. You're back, bro. That's what's important. And you're gonna walk in with Josh Allen, and probably the number 1 or number 2 overall scorer in your league at 8th round value. What's up, big dog? Hasty in the third. Hasty what? Hasty in the third what? Diggs, Gibson, Jefferson, Allen, Javonte Williams, first 5 picks. That's massive rock out. You're truly rocking out. Is that Josh Allen or Keenan Allen? Either way, it's gold. But if that's Josh Allen, I love it. What's up, big dog? Smitty, tell Bob from accounting, employee of the year, tell me more about this Javonte Wilson. Did I say Javonte Wilson? I did not. We have receipts. I did not say Javonte Wilson. Did I? I couldn't have. There's no way. Javonte Williams is programmed into my vocabulary, into my brain. I did not say Javonte Wilson. What up, Smitty? Do you think Travis Etienne is being drafted too high? I think everybody's disrespecting how good Robinson is. That's a very good question. I don't think he's going. I did say it once, maybe. We'll run it back. We'll run it back and put it on IG if I did. Javonte Wilson. Did I really? Shit. How high would you take Gibby? I'd take him at 13 if I had to, bro. So trade Zeke for Barkley Zeke's my number 3. You know, no offense to anybody asking this question, okay? Like, don't take offense. You guys don't take offense to anything I say. Sometimes I yell at you. It's all for good fun. You know, like the coach that yelled at you in practice, you know, on Fridays. It's freaking 3 p.m. You're on the track and he's screaming and yelling at you, and you respect him for it. Okay, so I'm yelling at you in love. But I don't understand how, when I say Zeke Elliott is my number 3 overall and I contemplate him at 2, like in a non-PPR or half PPR, I take Zeke Elliott number 2. You can laugh at me all you want. I come from the Pollard and I feel great. I sleep like a baby. No router, internet, no internet, power, no power, megaphone, no megaphone. Even if my cane goes missing, I sleep like a baby because I got Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott on lock. But what I don't understand, what makes me confused as all hell, is when I tell people over and over that Zeke Elliott's my number 3, but I consider 2, and then I get 8 questions after that say, okay, if I'm at number 6, do I take Zeke or Chubb? like we didn't just talk about it. He has ranking lists. People whoa. Need to know who he likes. Let's talk strategy, team building, auction, super flex. Okay, ask any question and I will hit it. Mixon 1 point. Uzi, will you ever let go of the Mixon? I don't know. Still appreciate you. 27 thumbs up. We have 51 to 60 people in the room constantly, and we got 21 to 27 thumbs up. And why is it such a light day today? I mean, just because I'm on my mobile phone doesn't mean that this isn't going to be an entertaining show. I feel like no one got alerted. We're live. 53 people. That'll grow. We usually get around 100 by the end of the show. So let's spread the word. Hit the share button. Get this out to people so they know we're live and we're doing fantasy football court regardless. Joe Mixon is value. I'm gonna hit the fantasy. Can I get the fantasy football court music going? I need the music. It gets me in the vibe. I'll try not to make it too loud. I had a couple of people tell me, Smitty, it's way too loud. You got to lower the music on fantasy court. And I get that. I'm going to work on that. I'm a human being. I make mistakes, like volume mistakes. Okay, let's get the music rolling, and then fantasy football court will be in session. Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear that music? Let me know if you can hear it at all. I just want a little bit. I just want you to hear a little music, little fantasy court music. Tyrell Williams, number 1 wide receiver, Detroit. No. Uzi says I'm the GOAT. Uzi, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Even though you love. Is that too loud? I have earpods, so I'm pretty sure that's coming in loud to me, obviously, but not as loud to you. Too loud? Perfect? Okay. Mike Davis is going to be top 20. Sounds like a gentle background noise. Okay, good. I think it's good. Let's roll. Fantasy football court begins now. A little loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Go ask your questions. Let's roll. Fantasy football court begins now. Mike Evans is your wide receiver 1. Who's wide receiver 1? I don't mind wide receiver 1 if you went running back. Then I like Evans as your wide receiver 1, and then you cuff him to AB. Thoughts on Allen Robinson? I like him. I think people overdraft him, but I do like him. He gets disrespected even by me, and I admit that. Dak Prescott, I like. He's a little worrisome with the ankle and the back, but I love it. Gibson really gonna get CMC roll from Rivera. Gibson's a risk, but I love it. It's a risk I'm willing to take because he has that upside. Why do you think most people don't do auction? Because they haven't tried it. Auction is fantastic. Auction allows you to control your destiny and grab it by the you-know-what, because you can pick whoever you want. No one can take them from you. No one can snipe them from you. Trey Sermon ends the season top 24 as a running back? Yeah, of course. What's Herbert's ceiling? Number 3 overall for quarterbacks. 42 touchdown passes, maybe more. That's his ceiling. I'm not saying he'll for sure get 42, 45 TDs, but he could get 42, 45. In a total TDs with his rushing, absolutely could get 45 total TDs. I put that as the ceiling and expect 40 overall. How do you like my receivers? Calvin Ridley, CeeDee Lamb, Deontay Johnson, Devontae Smith, Elijah Moore. I love them, J-Bro. I think they're fantastic. What's J.K. ceiling? Top 5 running back. But his floor is kind of Kenyon Drake-like. You got to know that. Mike Evans or Godwin. I'm going with Mike Evans, and I cuff him to AB. But I love both of them cuffed to AB. Is the music still good? Are we good? Is Aaron Jones and Eckler your favorite 1-2 turn running back stack? No. I love how it said like I've said it. Like, that's your favorite, right? No. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. Handy top 12 finish. That sounds like Aaron Jones and Eckler at the turns. Sounds like somebody forcing running back. Like that's a force right there. You're forcing that Shiat because both don't really belong right there, in my opinion. But that's me. What round will you draft Darrell Henderson? I mean, I guess 4 or 5. I don't know. It depends on who's available. Drew Lock a sleeper this year. I wouldn't call him a sleeper. I'd say hopefully he turns Jerry Jeudy into what we wanted to turn him into. Will Zeke finish top 5? Yes. Deontay or Ayuk? Give me Ayuk. I'm not a big Deontay believer. He's okay, but he's getting way overdrafted. Claypool or Jeudy? Give me Jeudy. But put some respect on Judy's name. It's Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy, top 12 wide receiver. Is the music still good? Jerry Jeudy or Brandon Ayuk? Now, that's a question, big dog. And I'd say pretty even. I'd go back and forth on that one. I want to put Jeudy there. Put some respect on the show. Hit the thumbs up. 41 thumbs up. Not bad. We doubled it. Take a lap, says Mark. What round? Tell me about the audio. Is the audio good? Give me a thumbs up if it's not too loud. What round would you pick Javonte Williams? 5.1 is where we're at right now. I hope it's not going to be on the regular 4.5 to 4.12. It could climb there. ETN or Sermon? Give me ETN right now. ETN. Kevin says good. Big Dog says good. Audio is good. Okay. Next question. Oh, we got the mallet. What are we doing? Court in session. Devontae Smith, top 25 wide receiver this year. Hell yeah! What are you talking about? Hunt or ETN? Give me ETN. Smitty, did you answer Hawkinson in the 9th or Herbert in the 8th? Herbert. Terry, A-Rob, or Allen? That's a Chanel or Judy. Terry, A-Rob, or Allen. Give me Keenan Allen. Henry Ruggs worth a stab? No. Wipe your feet at the door? Absolutely. Zach. Top 2 picks? Honestly, it's still McCaffrey, Kamara, and then Elliott. But Elliott's right there. Ridley or A.J. Brown? Give me Ridley. Zeke and Harris are in DK from the 1.3. Rock out. You're rocking out. I'm going to scroll to the bottom. I'm sorry if I missed you. Ask again. Keenan Allen or A-Rob? Give me Keenan Allen. He's in for a top 5 wide receiver per start. I just worry about him getting hurt. But Keenan Allen. Help me. 3 picks in the 2nd round, drafting 5th overall, 10 team. Help me get 3 picks. Somebody get that guy out of here. Good Lord. Okay. Should DK be ranked about Justin Jefferson? DK's higher than Justin Jefferson. Smitty in the top 12 team PPR 6 hole. Give me your 100% perfect first 2 picks. That's too long of a question for Court, Steve. It's too long of a question for Court. But the 6 hole, you're talking about like Adams and potentially sorry. Somebody kicked that guy. Is he still gone? Or am I the only one seeing that? Let's see. Report. There we go. Okay, we're back. How many of these bums are there? Smitty, need to make a mod. Big dog, you are one, big dog. Go at it, bro. Okay. Tyreek or Devontae Adams? Give me Adams, bro. Adams is my number 1. Diggs is my number 2. Tyreek is my number 3. Why? Stevenson could take over. What? Silver, get him, Silver. In my court, Kittle or Waller? Give me Kittle. Next question. Someone who lives in mom's basement. I'm trying, bro. Thank you, Silver. Who allowed 7th graders this year? Aaron Jones or Eckler? Come on, back to the questions. Aaron Jones, but it's close. What's your take on DJ Moore this year? I like him. I feel like he's getting a little bit overdrafted. Silver for the win. Silver for the win. Order in the court. Order in the court. Silver with the win. Silver is the best bailiff we've had ever. Evans or Godwin? Give me Evans. Cuff him to AB. Cuff both to AB. Cooper Kupp, top 5 potential. Badge, I'm not mad at you for it, but I don't agree. Biggest sleeper of the year, no one is talking about. Like deep, Mooney. I think some people are talking about it, but Mooney. Text says, Smitty, turn on your lights. Why? We're in the den, bro. We're in the den. Mooney, I guess I would go with, Tony Pollard, still a sleeper. I don't care if people know who he is. Trey Sermon, of course, but he's going early. But yeah, Javante's not a sleeper. Javante's a breakout. But people are sleeping on him, I suppose. So, but his ADP's climbing. People won't be sleeping on Javante for very long. But Pollard, yeah, I love Pollard, and I hope Pollard isn't big. I hope Zeke stays healthy. How about, thank you for the super chat, Marco. And there was another super chat earlier. I apologize. I don't know that I called it out. I forgot. Let's go. Where's that super chat? Where's that super chat? I apologize. I hope you're still here. There was a super chat earlier. I missed you. I just remembered it. I just remembered it right now. If you did it, let me know. Ed Moons Cook. Thank you, Silver. Everybody give Silver a hand raise emoji or a thumb up emoji or a fire emoji right now. The court demands it. Silver, you are the best bailiff a boy could ask for. And for anybody else that helped, I appreciate you. Goat symbol will work. Silver's the man. Woods or Amari? Give me Amari. I don't know. That one's close. Silver. What's your take on Deebo Samuel? Overdrafted. Like, he's got to stay healthy. He's not the top wide receiver there. I like him. He's a part of the heart and soul of that offense. But how do you feel about David? God, these questions are going too fast. How do you feel about David Montgomery over Swift Carson? Yeah, I like David Montgomery over those guys. Diggs or Gus Edwards? Uzi, come on, bro. Take a lap. Uzi, take a big lap. Better running back 2 combo, San Fran or Denver. That could be really close because you don't know who to start in San Fran yet. Once Sermon's in there, and if he's the only guy, then that could be an even type thing. But for right now, Javonte. Trade Melvin Gordon for Mooney? Absolutely. Go get Mooney. Will you take Will Fuller? No. He's going to fail you. Thielen or Mixon? I go Mixon. They're very close, though. I'm not big on Mixon, but I like Mixon about a good half a round or round more. Probably round more, actually. So they're not that close. Round more. Mixon round, end of round, middle round 3, end of round 3, I take Mixon. But do I take Mixon in round 2 like everybody else is doing? No. I'm high on Dr. Ross this year. Attaboy, Joe. D. Hopkins or Metcalf, give me both. They're like tied in my mind. Like I rotate between the two depending on my draft slot. Gun to your head, Smitty, Miles Sanders or Carson or Mixon. Probably Mixon or Carson over Miles Sanders, that's for sure. But I don't know. I'd probably say Mixon. Trey area, baby. What do I think of Dobbins, Keenan Allen, Antonio Brown, Keenan Allen, Dobbins for Gibson Lamb, baby. I mean, there's good players on all sides of that. Smitty, lights or no lights? I mean, I like the lighting here, bro. I don't know what you think about it. Apparently you want the lights on, but I think it feels pretty good. It's kind of den-like in here. The color seems okay. You know, we've got a shadow, but it's like low-key. I got the fireplace going, which you can't see because of the glare. Chubb or Eckler? Give me a tie on that one, or probably lean Eckler, but barely. Taylor or Lamb for Chubb? What do I think of Taylor and Lamb for Chubb and Judy and Rojo? No, I don't trade Chubb, Judy, and Rojo, and I love Judy for. Yeah, no way. Pollard or Dillon? I love them both. Give me an even Steven on that one, bro. I love Pollard, league winner. I love Pollard, league winner. I love Dillon, league winner. I love Dillon, league winner. Equal. Smitty, what kind of receiver should I shoot for? Najee Harris. Anybody above him, above Harris would be, even Jefferson I'd take. But Jefferson, Hopkins, Diggs especially. Aaron Jones predictions for this year. I think he misses a few games, like a handful of games. And I think he plays like 10, 11, 12 games, maybe 13. And misses a chunk of time. I think Aaron Jones starts about 2, 3, 4 games. So if you cuff Aaron Jones and Dillon, you'll be okay. But I do believe A.J. Dillon's going to win some leagues in 2021, and I believe it probably will be near the end of the year when Aaron Jones is broken down a little, And Aaron Jones has struggled to shake that injury label entirely in my mind, even though the last couple of years Aaron Jones has done pretty good. He's still been on the injury report. He still looked banged up at times, and he still kind of scared us, right? And he missed a game or two last year. And he's had a tough time staying healthy his whole career. But he has had 2 years relatively injury-free, so we got to give him his respect. That's why I'm not calling him a bust by any means, but we're going to go ahead and say if we're predicting using gut instinct, not science. There's no science to use here. I'm going to go 3-4 games he misses. A.J. Dillon balls out. Sermon or Carter? Give me Carter for right now, but I love both of them. Carter's in the driver's seat. Sermon's got to climb a little bit. Favorite 1.2 to 2.1. Honestly, I've gone Gibson and Diggs, and I've loved it. And I don't care, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of Gibson and Diggs at 12-13. You can laugh all you want. CD Lamb, TD potential, ballpark, 12 total. Thoughts on Puka Williams? I like Puka Williams. I thought the Niners should have taken him. I like Puka Williams. He's a pretty decent running back, like one of those guys that later on we might hear about. I don't know how, but we will. Smitty, Gibber or Najee? Gibson or Najee? Gibson. Gibby. Gibby. Does Gibson's turf toe concern me? A little bit, of course, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. And I think that we would hear more about it now if it was an issue. Him saying it still bothered him, or still kind of bothers him. I think it's more of him talking about how hurt he was last year, and he toughed through it. Not too concerned. It's a little bit of worry. Najee's got the same kind of worry, just packaged in a different way, though. Because Najee Harris is an offensive line that it's going to struggle from time to time. What if Big Ben goes down? There's kind of equal risk there. Prescott or Herbert? Give me Herbie. Not that Prescott can't be as good, but give me Herbs. Deontay or Cooper Kupp? Very close for me, to be honest. I know a lot of people are ultra high on both of these guys, but I feel they're very, very similar. Smitty, Xavier killing Henderson's value? No, I don't think so. They're all in on Hendy. Not to mention, McVay doesn't trust running backs that are incoming. Think about it. Akers didn't use Akers till the end of the year. Hendy, he didn't use it all when he drafted him. I know Xavier's been there a year, right? He's been there a year, I think 1 year. But they didn't use him a ton. Like he may have been there, but was he a part of anything? Did he learn? Did he absorb? No, he's doing that now. He's being treated like a rookie, essentially. And I just think that Henderson's got to be the guy. Like, I don't trust McVay. I don't draft Hendy ultra high. But do I live in fear that Lev Bell is going to get a call from McVay? Yeah, I kind of do. Or even Gurley. Like, what is McVay going to do? I worry about that, but I do feel like we're looking at a big year for Henderson. Who's your favorite analyst rankings other than yourself? I wish I had time to look at anybody else, bro, but I don't because I'm here for you. Thoughts on Gaskin? I love my boy Matthew Berry, so I'll always shout him out. Jamal Adams, or these questions are going too fast. Cheetos, Doritos. Hey, Smitty, Cup, Woods. I don't know, Cup, but Woods. I go Woods. Devontae Adams or Hill? I'm going to go Adams. He's my one. I got Diggs right there. So Adams, Diggs, Adams. Then probably Hill. Cooper Kupp finished 4 1 year. Herbert or Mahomes? ETN going to get enough volume? I think he will. He's going to use a ton as a wide receiver. He's unguardable in camp, they say. Kamara or Cook? Give me Kamara. Half PPR Zeke or Aaron Jones? Oh, my God. I mean, I like Aaron Jones, bro, but Zeke's by 2-3 overall. Mixon, Kamara by a mile, Uzi. Come on, you're pushing my buttons, Uzi. Do you think stack QB Adams or Diggs is a good plan? Bro, Scotty, I don't know if you've seen it. I assume you have not seen it. Okay, that's why you're asking the question. So no taking a lap needed. But Diggs and Josh Allen are my number one stack in fantasy football. Book it. Book it. That stack wins leagues. Why? Let me tell you why. Okay? Let me tell you why. Josh Allen throws the football in the third and fourth quarter. When Josh Allen is down or up, 1 or 2 touchdowns in the third quarter. Let's say there's 2 minutes left in the third quarter. They're entering the fourth quarter. What do you think the Bills are doing in the third and fourth quarter? They're throwing the football. And do you want to be the guy on Sunday getting blasted? Or do you want to be the dude blasting people on Sunday? Because if you want to get blasted, I'll tell you the formula. You play the owner that's got the Diggs and Allen stack. They've already dropped 50 total points together on you. And it's the beginning of quarter 4. And you think to yourself, oh, yeah, well, they've already scored a ton. Hopefully they run the ball in the fourth quarter. Hopefully they run the ball. Okay? No, Josh Allen doesn't do that. The Bills don't do that. In the third and fourth quarter, when you're already frustrated and you're facing the Allen and Diggs stack, they're going to put it on you again in the third and fourth quarter. Be the one blasting. Don't be the one getting blasted, bro. My people don't get blasted. We do the blasting. Diggs, Allen, best stack in fantasy football. What's up, Rob? Aloha to you. McLaurin, Waller. I probably leave Waller. Prison rules. Do the blasting. Exactly, Rob. Badge. Smitty, number 7 in an 8-team league. Kelsey, Jones, Chubb. I mean, I don't like Kelsey early because I like taking the next Hawkins and the next Waller. And before you say, or how do you predict that? Bro, been doing it for years. Fantasy Pros will tell you, number 1 in tight end rankings at Fantasy Pros for draft rankings. Over the last 3 years, I've averaged number 1 overall. I was 1 in 2018. I was number 1 in 2020 in tight end rankings out of hundreds of experts. And I'm telling you right now, you can find the next Waller or Hawkinson. You can do whatever you want because you're the Fantasy Football Show member. You can do anything. And Higbee, Goddard, Noah Fant, Logan Thomas, Robert Tonyan, Higbee, Goddard, Noah Fant, Thomas, Tonyan, Goddard. And get it ingrained in your brain and go get the next Hawkinson. I don't know that there's a Waller hiding in this QB pool or tight end pool this year, but if I find it or I figure it, I will let you know. But for right now, we got a couple Waller potential dudes. Smitty, the original tight end whisperer. I whisper to the tight end, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Gerald Everett got upside. Got upside. He's got upside. Hey, Smitty. Hunt, Gaskin, or Davis? I'd probably go Hunt, then Davis, or Davis, then Hunt. Gaskin's a little ways down from Michael Carter. Outlook, love him this year, bro. Love him. Kyle Pitts might be the new Waller. Yeah, but that's not everybody's drafting him to be. So when I say the new Waller, Kyle Pitts is maybe the new Kelsey, bro. But everybody's drafting that. Everybody's expecting that. I've seen Kyle Pitts go in round 3 in redraft. So when I say the next Waller, it's finding the next breakout guy that a lot of people are sleeping on. And that can't be, Kyle Pitts. If you want to talk about Kyle Pitts, regardless of ADP being the next guy, then yeah, but we all know that's coming. That's like ringing this bell and being like, this sound is going to be loud. And then, into the earbuds, bro. Jonnu going to ball in New England. Mac, Jonnu and Hunter Henry. If they play 16 combined games, I'll be shocked. And this Troutman stuff, you guys got to stop with this Troutman. You guys got to stop with Troutman. I told you not to go down. That's a trap. Troutman's a trap. I told you that from the beginning. This whole he's got to be. Troutman's the only guy there. He's got to be good. No, Troutman's a trap. And he didn't do anything in his first preseason debut. Troutman is a trap. Trappy boy Troutman is what I'm calling him. Trust your gut if you like him. I don't want to piss you off. If you like him, roll with him. But this court will not approve a Troutman proceeding. I just won't. Caleb with the super chat. Caleb says, I'm always faced with Rodgers, Brady. I go Brady. What are your thoughts? I don't mind going Brady, bro, because he's going to be 1 year better, one more year rapport. These wide receivers were banged up at the beginning of the year. He got better as the season went along. But A-Rod, bro. A-Rod is a top 1 to 5. Like, he could be, let's be honest, he could be the number 1 quarterback. He could. I'm not saying he will be. I'm not predicting him to be. But A-Rod's got the capability to be the number 1 quarterback in fantasy football. A-Rod's got Devontae Adams. A-Rod's got Robert Bobby Boy Tunyon. A-Rod's got a good running game that's locked and loaded with A.J. Dillon backing up Aaron Jones. And Aaron Jones is going to be a good PPR guy. A-Rod's set up pretty good. And the Packers could definitely be a deep playoff team. They could show up in the Super Bowl, and people can at me all they want. Aaron Rodgers has drama. And when Aaron Rodgers surrounds himself with drama, Aaron Rodgers brings the thunder, baby. And I'm taking A-Rod over Brady pretty much every time, 10 times out of 10. But it doesn't mean you're wrong. It doesn't mean you're wrong. No way in the Super Bowl. Bro, you can't say no way. They got a lot of talent. You may not want it, but it's possible. Your Honor, is Eckler moving up your board after watching the Chargers O-line beating up the Rams front seven? I like Eckler a lot. My worry is never with Eckler's talent. It's with Eckler staying healthy. So because of that, I put a governor on his value. I can only rank him so high. I put Eckler around 13, 14, 15 overall. Smitty, Chubb, or Cook? Bro, I'm a big Chubb avoid person. So, I'm worried about Cook, but I can cuff Cook to Alexander Madison. You can't cuff Cook. You can't cuff Cook. Or, tongue twister. You can't cuff Chubb because Hunt's going standalone in like round 4 or 5. So, and you can't draft both. It backfires on you. So, the answer is Cook and Madison. Even if I worry about Cook, I worry about Cook's going to miss time, guys. Let's be honest. If you don't own Alexander Madison, you're going to get burned. But if you own both, you're going to be good. Smitty, Curtis Samuel, Mike Williams, or Darnell Mooney. And get that other backup in Minnesota for now. For now. I know it sucks to own 3 of them, but you kind of got to. Like, you can laugh at that if you want. I don't care. I'm unorthodox. I'll cuff somebody with 2 running backs if I feel like I got to. Smitty, Curtis Samuel, Mike Williams, or Darnell Mooney. Give me Darnell Mooney in this group. I love Mike Williams, but he's always hurt. But give me Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney could be the wide receiver 1 in Chicago in like 2 years. Smitty drafting Chase Edmonds and all. Edmonds at the right price. I might draft Edmonds, but barely, bro. Smitty, Henry or Cook? Not going near Henry with his usage. I'd take him if he fell really far, like bottom of the first round, and then I'd trade him by double-digit rounds because I could afford to, because I could take a little bit of a bath on it and still make out because I took him at like 9, but he's not falling to 9, so I'm not taking him. So no. Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting goal line work or Williams? Clydey boy. They'll probably both get a little goal line work. They're going to rotate a little bit to keep Clyde fresh, but Clyde only needs a certain amount of volume. You can't give Clyde 25 carries a game. You can't give Clyde even 20 carries a game if you're going to feed him 7, receptions in some games or 5 receptions. He's going to be a beast. He's going to be a total touch beast. Clyde Edwards-Helaire will probably be in the top 5 to 7 in usage or whatever. He'll probably be at least top 10 in usage in terms of like touches for running backs. He'll be very, very utilized. But make no mistake about it, just because you and your grandma, or what, not you in particular, who asked the question? Caleb, I'm not angling this at you, bro. Or no, Caleb asked a different question. Whoever asked this question, not angling it at you, but just because you and your grandma, whoever, said, oh, well, Clyde got stuffed at the goal line last year, doesn't make you Andy Reid. Andy Reid loves Clyde. Andy Reid is going to say, oh, well, maybe our line sucked. Or maybe I'll watch all the plays and he got swarmed at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage because our offensive line was broken. He hasn't made determinations about not using Clyde. People are out of their mind. Caleb, yeah, I'm changing my tune. Brady could get game scripted into low-ceiling games with defenses as well. Rodgers, it is. Thanks. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Tex wants to rank A.J. Brown, DK, JJ. Give me – play it safe with DK right now. Shut up, Alexa. Off. Let's finish this. Christian McCaffrey or Cook? It's finished. Christian McCaffrey. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? Smitty, rank AJ Brown, DK, JJ. Okay, so DK, JJ, AJ Brown. Now, I still like AJ Brown a lot, but I feel like in that trio, I put him at the bottom because I feel like we don't know the dynamic of what's going to happen there, and he's still in the top tier. Like AJ Brown could be the #1 wide receiver in fantasy football, and I'm giving him that respect by having him with the group of wide receivers in tier 1. And no one liked AJ more than I did last year. I love AJ, but when you talk about DK, when you talk about Justin Jefferson, and then you talk about adding Julio to a run-heavy team, we just don't know exactly how it's gonna shake out, and for that reason, I put AJ at just the bottom of the top tier. Like they're all top 1 to 7 capable. Like everyone in tier 1 for wide receivers could be the #1 wide receiver. It's all about just organizing them based on risk. Drafting DK over Hopkins, you could go either way. I don't think you're wrong to do either. I think anybody that says one of those is wrong is wrong. Hey, Smitty, tight end whisper. Scared by Freiermuth's shoulder injury? No, I'm not scared about Freiermuth's shoulder injury because I'm not concerned about Freiermuth, bro. Like Freiermuth, okay, but there are other players to grab. It's like asking me, you worried about? I'm trying to think of an example. You worried about Mike Boone? You worried about Mike Boone's toe? You worried about Mike Boone's toe, Smitty? Don't take offense to that, bro. Simon, you're my boy. You know you're my boy, Simon. You know you're my boy. Just because Simon's my boy, this hurts my ear, Simon. This comes into my ear pods really loudly, and it makes me deaf for about half a second to about 10 seconds. I'm doing this for you because I appreciate you so much. That's for Simon. Oh! That's for Simon, too. Hit the elbow on the old fireplace. Ow. Simon, you still here? I'm sorry about the Freiermuth question, bro. I didn't mean it. Come back. Boone. It was Boone. Yeah, it was Boone. Come back. Did he leave? No. What's up, White Mamba? Worried about Nathan Peterman's wrist? Simon, there he is. Simon. Hey, tight end whisperer. Oh, he's pacing it again. Hey, tight end whisperer. Let's read it again. Hey, Smitty, tight end whisperer. Scared of Freiermuth's shoulder injury? Will he take over everyone's job this year? Okay. Where's Simon? Simon, come back, bro. Simon, you're requested in court. This is fantasy court, Grossman. What's it look like I'm doing? You hear court music? I've got this out. I'm banging it. I'm yelling at people. Simon's here. Simon, if I ever yell at you or tell you to take a lap, don't take it the wrong way. It's growth, baby. Man, Smitty is Popo. What did that say? What's Jeff mean? He told me my grandma to take a lap. It'll be okay. Kyle is confused because you keep talking about Simon. I don't know what I'm saying. I get confused. I get to see 2.5 questions at a time, so I have an excuse. Carter or Gaskin? Give me a break. Gaskin is not to be trusted right now, and I didn't like him to begin with. Give me Carter. Smitty picking 11 out of 12. Who are the people you're targeting in the first 2 rounds? Diggs with the first pick. If Zeke's not going to fall anymore, but he was. And then Gibson, Harris, or that type of player down low. Master Yoda, what's up? Smitty picking 1.1. Or no, already got that question. Smitty, do you think the Seahawks should pass more? They could pass a little bit more, bro. Sorry, your question went by too quick, but I got the gist of it. They're gonna pass more, I think. I think they will. But I think as DK matures and learns how to run every route and just get better, and he will. I think he's going to be more dangerous too. I don't think he'll fade. Master Yoda, what's up? AJ Brown, JK Dobbins, are you already on Zeke and Calvin Ridley, bro? That's a team right there. Kamara, Cook, Henry, or Zeke at 3. I'd probably go Kamara if it's PPR. If it's non-PPR, I might lean Zeke, bro. I might lean Zeke. Is Smitty Lamb worth a 3.4? Absolutely, bro. DeAndre Swift or Noah Moon? Give me. Oh, that's a close one. That's a close one. I'm gonna say tie. Terry with the super chat. Smitty, I'm here laying down and waiting for the show. Yeah, buddy. Well, we've been here for a while. Appreciate you being here. He's kicking his feet back. He's ready. Probably sipping on a margarita. Terry is the man. Terry's GOAT status here. Terry, I don't know if you know, but Terry has been given a get out of. He'll never take a lap on the show ever. Terry can say, "Hey, Smitty, should I take Zeke at number 10 when we know Zeke won't fall to 10?" And Terry gets applauded. Hey, Smitty, Monty, Swift, or Carson? Give me Monty. Mooney or Gabe Davis? Give me Mooney. Good question, Simon. Good question, Simon. True. Offense, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect your comment there. Blah, blah, blah. Or this is nothing. I'm skipping over blah, blah, blah. That was mean. Antonio Brown or Mike Williams? Give me AB. Give me AB. I feel like AB is starting some games. Best Steelers receiver, Claypool. I'm not a Deontay guy. Pepperoni or sausage? Give me pepperoni, baby. Monty might start slow. He could, or they may lean on him. It's tough to say, man. Good afternoon, D2W Stu. Thoughts about picking 8th in a 12 team? I don't love the 8. I love the 1 pick. I love when people ask me, Smitty, what pick should I get? I could get the 1, 2, 3, 12. It's like the 1. The 1. How can you ever give me one reason why you wouldn't take the 1 pick, somebody? Mr. B, what's up, Mr. B? Why would you not take the 1 pick? You get the 3.1, unless it's a 3rd round reversal. You get one of the very last players, because the cutoff is like 3.3. You get one of the very last players that's arguable at number 9 overall, and you're getting him at 3.1. 3.1 at 2.12 and 3.1. You literally get 2 back-to-back players that could arguably be top 8. Like, you could draft them at number 10, and no one's going to really make fun of you. But at 3.8, you can't get that. 3.1 is the key. The reason the 1.1 is so valuable, not to mention you get the number 1 player in football, McCaffrey, but you get the best 3rd drafted player, and that means a whole lot more than anybody realizes. They said Monty and Fields look like the best players on the team in training camp. I love Monty. I just hope he stays healthy and gets the run. Smitty, do you like the 7th spot or the 11th spot? I probably like the 7th spot more than the 11th spot, because you're going to get you might get a Zeke, and if you don't, you take Adams, you take Gibson, or you know what? I guess if you're going to go Adams, your wide receiver, maybe you do take the 11. It depends who you think will fall. So if it's a 1 QB, I would say probably 11, because you could go Diggs and Gibson and guarantee the running back. Whereas if you go 7, you're probably taking a wide receiver anyway. If you're taking a running back, then go 7 or 8. But I'm not taking a running back there. I'm just not. So I'm going to go 11. The only thing that makes me want to go. Okay, let me rephrase that. I might be backtracking on that again. This is tough. It's a tough question, because your 3rd rounder is higher, and you still have a shot at getting CeeDee Lamb. You still have a shot at getting one like Josh Allen. 7. Final answer. I'm going back and forth. The court's confused, but we've made a determination. The evidence at hand. 7. Everything's around that 3rd rounder. That 3rd rounder is so valuable. Hey, Smitty, are you worried about Dak at all? I am worried about Dak. He could get rolled up on his ankle one time and be done. Like, that ankle is not going to be like your ankle or my ankle. You know, it's been completely restructured on both sides, bro. He's got hardware on one side, I believe screws on the other. It's like a mechanical ankle. And you know, I worry about getting rolled on, then you throw in the back. Now, I will say that doesn't mean I run from Dak. It doesn't mean I think anything horrible. I just don't know that I love him over like a Herbert. You know what I mean? Where he could score like Herbert, but we're going to rank him lower because we're packaging in a little bit of risk. A couple missed games, maybe. Hopefully, it's not more than that. We don't want Lamb to be without it. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Your super chat just went away, but it was on screen the whole time. You're such a beast, man. Give me like Herbert over him. But I would start contemplating Dak like around the A-Rod range. I might take A-Rod before him though, but that's me. And I respect anybody choosing differently. Todd wants to know drafting Chubb or Gaskin or cross-country road trip with Noah. Chubb and Gaskin. I'd draft Chubb, Gaskin, Swift over that. And Miles Sanders. Herbert or Dak? Herbert. Smitty, I'll give you one chance to go back on that 7 versus 11 whole question. Final answer. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity on my own show to potentially have the stage again. Thank you, Steve. I will say I'm a little nervous here on the spot, but I'm going to go ahead and say wrong, Steve. It's 7, Steve. The answer was always 7. I was just testing you. It's 7. Wrong. I know the injury in college was horrible, but ever since Chubb is the only missed 4 games of 3. Look, I get it, and you know, you can only take so much of this away from me because I'm going to use the gut instinct card. Whenever I feel like I don't have enough evidence, you can't take away the gut instinct, baby. I'm going to pull the gut instinct card out and say, look at this puppy. I don't even have a card. I'm pulling out the imaginary gut instinct card, and I'm just saying I don't trust Chubb. I don't trust him. And even though his knee is held up, he's had 2, you know, his knees have been an issue, both knees. Last year he had the MCL tear. It was pretty significant. And I feel like his other knee, it's got to be like the ticking sound you hear, a ticking time bomb, whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now. I could be early on Nick Chubb, but that knee was completely destroyed. When you destroy your knee like that, like tear every single thing in it, his knee, essentially, your knee bends like this. His knee bent like this, and it was a complete reverse L. And when you do that, you cause all kinds of arthritis and early breakdown of the knee. And so that's similar to why Todd Gurley didn't have that significant of an injury, but he had the knee issues and the deterioration of the knee, which can be caused by what Nick Chubb went through. So it worries me a lot about when the drop-off happens. So trust your gut. If you think he's got another year or two, like trust your gut. But I'm going to avoid Chubb, not because I want to avoid him altogether, but I'm going to avoid him at his ADP. I'm going to avoid him where I can get a little bit safer players. Steve is out. Thanks for the advice. Thanks for the laughs. I would love a free sleeper you sub for my B-day this past weekend. Steve, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a swinging deal, Steve. DM me on Instagram and I'll offer you something solid, okay? So DM me on Instagram. Let me know it's you. I won't remember. Smitty, thoughts on Kelsey ADP after he shaved the beard? It definitely goes down. You can't draft a man with a shaved beard. That's too much change. The aerodynamic ability he had with that beard, it helped him. Thank you, Steve. If Claypool's injury is serious, who do you like better, Juju or Deontay? Well, if Claypool is out or something, I like Deontay more than Juju. And I would change my tune on Deontay because the board has changed. The game has changed. You know, the chess pieces one's been removed and it's been altered. So of course I would like Deontay more if Claypool was off the board. Well, Claypool, I don't know that Claypool has got a significant out for week 1 or anything. Claypool did get banged up, but I think from what I know, Claypool is going to be fine. Claypool just feels like the TD guy. He feels like the guy most capable of 10 TDs. Smitty, what makes you have Eckler lower on your rankings compared to other running backs with mid to late first round range? Injury. Worry about him holding up. Eckler was at his best when he was in a heavy PPR role and mediocre running back role. That's when he was the best. He was one of the best in the league. Top 5 running back. Top 5 running back. And asking him to be a workhorse running back on top of trying to get his PPR work in, it's caused him to have a little bit of a hiccup in terms of being on the field and producing consistently. So for that reason, I'm not out, but I'm out on his ADP of like 9 overall, 10 overall, 12 overall. I like him as a second drafted player, especially the further down you get him, like at 14 or 15 overall. Claypool, huge red zone target. Agreed. Eason or Ellinger, give me Eason. Somebody come get this dude. What dude? Oh, we got a new YouTube exclusive member here. Welcome to the Sunday video calls, baby. Scissors. Can we call you Scissors? Scissors is joined. Everybody drop a scissors emoji for Scissors right now, because he just joined the YouTube exclusive group. And if you don't know what that is, you get 2 Discord video calls every Sunday. I want everybody right now to think about this right now. If you enjoy the show, how much do you think you would enjoy every Sunday getting on a video call with yours truly and a bunch of us loyal sons of bees? Every Sunday, we go at halftime of the morning games. We go on a Discord video call. It's a private Discord channel. No one else can see it unless you're in the group. So I'm going to have to give Scissors access to it. Scissors, I will send that. I'll send that to you. DM me on Instagram, by the way. DM me on Instagram right now, Scissors, and on Discord. Scissors me Timbers. Look at the scissors dropping all over the place, bro. Okay. So anyway, Scissors has joined the YouTube exclusive group. You can join the exclusive YouTube group. All you have to do is go to my main YouTube page, okay, and click on the blue join button. You may have heard this in the song. It's the blue button. The blue button that says join. Click that and join. You can join the video calls. Thoughts on ETN? I love ETN. Scissors has like 4 million subs. Does he? Scissors? Attaboy. Is he really? Hey, Scissors, do you think for your boy Smitty you could maybe share the link? Hey, Scissors, how many people? He is the real Scissors, bro. Hey, Scissors, how many people could you get in this live stream? We have 66 in here now. I wonder if Scissors could how many can Scissors vault it up to? 200? 500? Anyway, Scissors, we appreciate you. Look at all the respect we've shown you. We didn't even know you were famous, but we still dropped it like it was hot for our new YouTube exclusive member, Scissors. We appreciate the man. Mark Cleveland, how high would you take Kelsey? Round 2. I'm not taking him in round 1. I know it works for some people, but it's not my style. I build differently. Than that. Scissors says, excited for Sundays even more so now. Attaboy, Scissors. Hey, Scissors, do you really have that many followers on YouTube? That's crazy. That's awesome. If you guys want to join, though, if you guys want to see Scissors on Sundays, he's the big draw. You come to my YouTube exclusive group on Sundays on Discord by going to the main page and clicking on Big Gamer over here. Attaboy, Scissors. I have a good feeling about Scissors, man. I think this guy's gonna be good for the channel. I just have a good feeling he's gonna become like a favorite in the chat. You know, like soon as he comes in, just nothing but scissor emojis being dropped left and right. Dude's got his own. He's got his own emoji now. 4.2 million followers. That's awesome. We're going to get there, Scissors. With your help, I'm going to try and get there. You know, we're getting bigger by the day. And we're even, the internet's down, bro. Like, I'm on my phone. Scissors, have you viewed before, or is this your first time watching? I'm just curious because you're not seeing the normal show right now. I'm in my den right here in the studio, and we're definitely down a little bit today because I got my freaking phone on only, and I don't have the studio up and running. But Scissors, Scissors, I want to know, is my studio better than your gaming setup? Okay, I want to know. Ready, Scissors? I want you to give me your honest feedback. Found your channel a week ago, binged a ton of videos. Good, then you've seen it. First time live. What's better? Be honest, because I want to know if you're probably 4 million viewers. You probably got a better gaming studio than my studio. But is my studio better than your gaming studio? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know if I at least have one up on you. You got 4 million followers. Let's see what he says. He probably has it better. It's close, but yours is pretty legit. All right. Yeah, I'm Scissor approved. You heard it. Scissor approved. I believe my gaming studio, this could be a gaming studio that people would drool over. Right, Scissors? Okay. Anyway. We got all scissor emojis all over the place. Need to do a fantasy league with Scissors. Scissors is going on the door. Scissors is going on the door. And we got to get him in the door league. I got to spell it right, though. Cizz. ZZORZ. What is it? CIZZORZ. Attaboy, Scissors, on the door, baby. All right, we're going to get you in the door league. DM me on Instagram for real or on Discord, bro. Hey, Scissors, do you know what Discord is? Hey, Scissors, you know what Discord is? He's probably got like 5 million Discord members. Join my Discord at smitty1.com, Scissors, and DM me, bro. I'll teach you a little bit about Discord. Dude probably invented Discord. All right, back to the show. 6-point TD pass. Dak, Herbert, Lamar, Russell Wilson, A-Rod. We're going to go with Dak, Herbert, Lamar, Russell. We'll go with Herbert, Lamar, A-Rod, Russell Wilson in that order. These questions are long. Noah Fant predictions. Yeah, I'm going to say he's going to be top 5 for tight ends. Barkley, Eckler, Gibson are my running back 1-2 flex. Attaboy, Barkley, Eckler, Gibson is pretty good. I worry about Barkley, bro. I do. But I think you got good players there, good running backs. I think you'll be okay. But Barkley, I'm not taking any higher than 10 to 12 right now. Highest I picked Javonte. Right now, 5.1. Let's not freak out and raise his ADP any higher than we already have. We are responsible. We have some responsibility here to not start drafting Javonte Williams at 4.1 and ruining his ADP. Don't add to the panic. Let's keep him at 5.1. We'll reassess when the time comes. And how the hell did you get those 3? Says White Mamba. Missed my super chat, Smitty. Dang it, Caleb. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it, bro. I'm on it. Mark Cleveland, how high would you take Kelsey? I think I answered that one second round. Yeah, we got Scissors in the house, baby. Caleb, are you high on the Steeler wide receiver based on ADP? Are you high on a Steeler wide receiver based on ADP? I'm concerned there's too many mouths to feed, and Harris they're going to run a lot with Harris. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I've already mentioned this a couple times on the stream, and I don't expect you to have seen everything. So let me repeat it for you. I think Claypool is probably the TD hog. I think Deontay Johnson won't get peppered with targets like everybody thinks. Certainly he will at times, but Big Ben's arm's going to deteriorate. They're going to run more in 2021. And I think Claypool is the guy to own. He's the possession guy, the alpha dog. So I'm liking Claypool at the ADP. Deontay's going a little too high. Noah, use some of your pick trading tips in my Superflex and snagged Herbert, Zeke, Ridley, Allen, CD, Waller, Tannehill, 12 team. That's pretty dope, bro. I mean, that's a really good squad. Draft pick trading is awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Noah's using draft pick trading. Draft pick trading. Smitty, which of the 3 Jaguar receivers? I like Chark. 1 year ago, we all loved Chark. You loved him. You loved him. You loved him. We all loved him. We all thought Chark was the best thing since sliced bread. And didn't I get Caleb super chat? I think I got it. Yeah, I got it, bro. I just handled it, I think. Chark was the best thing ever to everybody. Oh, he's top 10 wide receiver, me included. And, you know, what happened? Well, they didn't throw the football to him. It was a disaster. And now, he was top, I believe he was top 5 or 10 in air yards. I believe that stat's correct. If anybody can confirm that, that would be great. I don't have my computer. I don't have any access to anything because my Alexa, shut up! Computer, shut up! She keeps talking randomly. I think I said it. I think I said computer. All right, we're gonna hit the sound real quick. Okay. Computer.
Sorry.
Shut up. Computer. Off. Scissors knows my pain here. When our computers talk to us. There is no router. Shut up. $20 super chat. Baked In Boys. I love the show and I want to join the Door League. Baked In Boys is in the Door League. All right. Let's turn this around. Door League. It's Baked In Boys. All right. Baked In Boys. I'm writing you on. Hey, DM me on Instagram or on Discord right now, Baked In Boys. Do it now. Baked In Boys. I gotta get down on the floor for this one. Baked In Boys, we're putting it down at the bottom. We're running out of room on the door, and I gotta go to the bottom. Baked In Boys. Baked In Boys. There it is, baby. Baked In Boys. In the Door League. DM me, bro, and we will get you squared away. Okay. Back to the show. We'll end court right now. We don't need court. The music's done. Kind of quiet and peaceful in here. 73 of you in here, hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. What's up, Dom? Master Yoda. And Baked In Boys, I appreciate you with the super chat, my man. Yeah, if anybody wants in the Door League, $20 super chat, drop it. All kinds of giveaways and stuff. $15. Noah with the $15 super chat. That gets you in the Door League because you already did 5. Attaboy, Noah. Hold on. Okay. I gotta get down low. Noah Sarver. Sarver. Attaboy, Noah. Look at that. There you are, bro. I don't know what we're going to do once we run out of spots. I may write it on this or something, like when we get to that point, like, because, you know, we're going to do this each year. We're going to do different things like that. So I'm going to keep writing your names all over my studio. I forgot. Let's see. I found out I'm drafting 5th spot tomorrow. Go Adams if Zeke is gone. I don't know, man. Ziggy! Ziggy, shut up! I've got Ziggy talking. I've got computer talking over here.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like a router issue, so try restarting it. Unplug the router, wait 10 seconds, then plug it back in.
The Wall League. Yeah, the Wall. Next year might be the Wall League, bro. I like it. I like it. Who said that? Crazy, crazy world. Crazy world. Remind me next year to do that, to name it that, and remind me that you named it. How do you do the Sunday phone calls? How do the Sunday phone calls work? So, you guys, if you want to be on, like scissors, if you want to be on the Sunday video calls, it's so dope. It's the coolest thing in the world. I song with the super chat. What league am I in again? I song. DM me right now. I song. You're in Door League 1. You're in Door League 1. You're up. You're up at the top, bro. Let me show you. You're right. You're right above the big Instagram camera on the right on the right of it. See iSong. But if you guys want to be in the Zoom calls, or not Zoom calls, or Discord calls now, we changed it to Discord. It's so cool. Like, here's how it works. I haven't really given a proper rundown. We're still getting used to the dead. At halftime of the morning games, as soon as the first morning game hits halftime, so if you watch the red zone like I do, as soon as the first game hits halftime, we jump in the Discord video chat that if you're an exclusive member, you will see. If you're not an exclusive member, it will not be enabled. You won't see it even available. So it's an exclusive video chat room, a voice chat that turns into a video chat if you want to enable your camera. So it's a video or voice chat. You don't have to be on video. And you don't have to speak. You can listen. You can talk if you want. And at halftime of the morning game, it we're in there for the halftime. And we'll be there in there for like probably 20, 30 minutes or whatever. It's not going to be just halftime. Then halftime of the Sunday night game, we jump in there again. So 2 video calls on Sunday. One is at night, one's in the morning. That way, people can make it if they work. I wanted to spread them out on the same day because most people are not going to work the entire morning through the night. So you're at least going to hit one of the calls. So morning halftime games, Sunday night halftime games, video call. Scissors is in the chat. The famous Scissors. You know who he is. He's a famous gamer. And his name's Scissors. And he's in the group and he'll be there. So if you want to be there with Scissors and chop it up with Scissors, you can get on over there. Go to my homepage on my YouTube channel. Just click home or go to my main page and click the blue join button. Smitty, can we super chat to ban? No, we're not gonna ban Noah, but I hope Noah does straighten up a little bit. He's been a little extra negative. Only 2 what, Noah? All right. Hey, Smitty, Eckler, Taylor, Clyde as running backs. I like it. I like it, bro. Hey, Smitty, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Najee, or Javonte Williams for the long term. I think I got to go Najee. Then I got to go Clydey Boy and Javonte, kind of tied. I like all 3 of them. It's really hard to. Scissors is a sniper from the best sniper clan called FaZe Clan. That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, I want to see a studio. Hey, Scissors, are you on Instagram? Can you tag me on a photo of your studio, and then I'll throw it up on my stories too, and we can start doing a like who's got a better studio contest or whatever, and maybe we'll get some other people involved that will tag it and share it. That'd be kind of fun. Because I want to see your studio, bro. I want to see what you're dealing with. Who scissors? Noah asked who scissors. Like he hasn't been here. Who scissors? He's only the most famous YouTuber on the show, bro. Millions of people can't be wrong. Noah, Clyde Gibson, or Mike Thomas, PPR keeper league. Um, Yeah, I'm not keeping Mike Thomas, bro. Not with all the drama going on there. I mean, Gibson probably. I like Clyde and Gibson almost neck and neck, but we're drafting Gibson ahead of Clyde. That's telling us that we like Gibson a little more, right? But I'm not gonna lie, like I'd be torn if you told me I had until midnight to decide. I would literally take it to the wire and be like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. And I would literally drain every minute of every hour debating whether I wanted to let Clyde go or not, because that would be a very, very sad thing for me to do. Yes, that's correct. No, wrong, Noah. All right, what else you got? What else you guys got? So I want to talk a little bit about strategy, draft strategy. Let's talk about draft strategy. What is the best draft strategy in general in 2021? I think the best draft strategy, if you ask me, is to build at those second round wide receiver, or build around those second wide receiver talents that are just littered throughout the whole entire second round. They're just all over the place, from AJ Brown to Ridley to DK Metcalf to Justin Jefferson, who floats into round 3 now because of the shoulder injury. We literally have ourselves the best wide receiver crew we could hope for, and they're all in round 2. Guys in round 2 could be the number 1 overall wide receiver, all the way down to like 3.1. Every wide receiver you're taking in round 2 could be the number 1 overall wide receiver in 2021, and that's massively important to keep in mind when you're drafting. And you got to ask yourself, well, what strategies cater to that? What strategy is going to cater to me taking and getting a big grip and a bunch of shares of these wide receivers in round 2? It's wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, or running back, wide receiver, or potentially wide receiver, running back if you go JK in round 3, or if you're lucky enough to get Clyde Edwards-Helaire round 3. Um, Ridley or DK, Adam M. Thank you for the super chat, Adam. I appreciate you, man. I'm going to go ahead and say Ridley. Like Ridley, DK feels top 5 worthy, but I feel like he's not going to be number 1. Ridley could be the number 1. Ridley has been the number 1. Ridley was the number 1 fantasy football wide receiver for not like 1 or 2 games, for a string of games last year. He was the number 1 wide receiver. And so I absolutely love Ridley. Absolutely love Ridley. And I wouldn't be shy about taking him at 12 overall at the turn picks. I would take him. I'd take Gibson and Ridley, and I wouldn't really think twice about it at 12 and 13. And I'd let my league mates eyeball emoji me, clown emoji me in the chat, whatever. Because who drafts together anymore? It's in a digital environment. They're clowning you, tossing eyeball emojis at you. Who cares? Gibby at 13 is fine. Ridley at 12 is great. Like if I'm gonna go 12, 13, I'm not taking a chance on a guy I don't believe in. And I believe in Ridley, and I believe in Gibson. I believe in Najee. I'd potentially take Najee there. It feels high, but I'd potentially do it. But the best draft strategy, people, is it depends on your draft slot, but if you go, like, if you're at 1.1 or 1.2 or 1.3, you're taking running back. You're getting your RB. That's great. But then from that point on, I'm not forcing running back. I'm not forcing running back all the way down to the platoon type running backs I can assemble for my running back too. And I think that's where the best draft strategy comes into play. And if we're talking about the best draft strategy, is the fact that you can get a Javonte Williams, maybe not in a little while, you won't be able to get him, but a Javonte Williams with a Michael Carter, a Javonte Williams with a Trey Sermon and a Mike Davis, a Javonte Williams with you could even potentially get like a Monty, or someone like that. It depends on who falls. Kareem Hunt, and Javonte Williams. You could find a lot of talent in like round 5 and 6 sometimes. And if you wait to fill your running back two until round 5 and round 6, maybe back to back, or maybe so if you go Josh Allen in round 4, if you're so lucky to still get him in round 4, or let's say you get Keenan Allen in round 4 and you get Josh Allen in round 3. However, you end up with your third and fourth rounders being spent on non-running backs to amplify those positions greatly, because the value is there. Because the value is there for Josh Allen. The value is there for CeeDee Lamb and J.K. Dobbins and all those guys. I like all those guys. But taking J.K. and Clyde Edwards-Helaire out, let's say they're taken, they're gone, the value is there for the Keenan Allen, the Josh Allen, those type of players that I'd rather have on my roster and build my running back to cheaper. So my number 1 draft strategy right now to tell people is if you can get away with going running back, wide receiver, and getting two of those elite wide receivers, punt running back two until later. Punt running back two and have faith in Javonte Williams, have faith in Mike Davis, have faith in Michael Carter, have faith in Sermon and Javonte Williams. These guys can carry you. Grab a Tony Pollard later. That's probably my number one piece of advice for anybody. Um, so anyway, what's up with you, Alpha? Dobbins over Swift. Dobbins over Swift. How about auction dollars should you spend on Clyde? How much auction should you spend on Clyde and who? Clyde and Dobbins. That's a tough one because you got to go with the flow. Sometimes McCaffrey goes for like 82. Sometimes he goes for 71. Sometimes he goes for 68. Kind of depends on that. You know what I mean? Like the baseline that gets set in your auction draft because every auction draft is going to be different. I would venture to say that you're spending around 40 something bucks for Clyde and J.K. Dobbins. You might be spending 50. If you're spending 72 on McCaffrey, if you're spending 68 on Elliott, you're spending 65 or 67 on Chubb. Like those running backs are high, but you can get Clyde at like 51 or you could get JK at 48. I love those values. I love those values because if you can get your two running backs under $100 total, then that makes for a great way to build in an auction, and I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with getting JK for $38, let's say, because you get people spending. The whole point of an auction is to get everybody spending. Call out guys you don't want. Call out Henry, the biggest dollar guy you can call out. Call him out when it's your turn. Don't worry about yourself. Don't call out players you like because people have money and they will buy them. You want your guys to come up when no one has money and everybody's being frugal. And somebody says, "Well, Darnell Mooney," and then they're like, "I don't know, like $2." You call Darnell Mooney out the first go, he's going to be $7 or $8. He's going to be $10. Somebody's going to spend through the roof to get him. So you got to be smart about holding back, being patient, not talking about the names that you want, laying low, calling out Henry if you don't like Henry, calling out Barkley if you don't like Barkley, calling out big name people. Mahomes, let's say you don't like Mahomes, call out Mahomes right away, call out Kelsey right away. Get people spending money and then come right in, and you might get a JK at $38 if you get him to get called up late enough. If you get JK at $38, you get Javonte Williams at 29 or whatever, and you get your running backs for like $70 or whatever. You've got all that money to drop on wide receivers, $40 wide receivers, $40 to $50 wide receivers. You could potentially get, a couple of those. You could get three of them potentially. You could maybe get Justin Jefferson with a shoulder injury. You could maybe get, uh, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and maybe like a Ridley or something. You could maybe do that with $125 maybe. And if you get your running backs cheaper than that, for under 55, then you might be able to fill the rest of your team out pretty decently. So I've done that before where I've in an auction I had like CD Jefferson and then like a Ridley type. I don't remember who the third wide receiver was, but it was three of my top seven. And then I had like a JK, and I think I might have had Javonte because I have Javonte in almost every league. You might not be able to do JK and Javonte with those three wide receivers now because you have Javonte Williams climbing to the moon right now. And in an auction, I bet you people are willing to pay a little more than people are probably guessing right now. I think Javonte's going to go for a pretty penny. I like ETN a lot. I feel like ETN's got a potential bust factor to him for sure because we don't know what Urban Meyer is really going to be doing with him. We don't know if Urban Meyer is going to be successful. We don't know if this is going to be a botched year, just a nothing burger year for the Jaguars, and will they transition away from him, or will Urban Meyer have success and would be like, damn, how do you do it? Tim Tebow, at least not cutting Tim Tebow tells me they're serious. At least if they were to keep Tim Tebow, it'd be like, why? Like, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Like, even bringing him in was weird. How do you feel about Gibby and Najee Harris to start a draft? I love that. I love that. And if you can get somehow a Keenan Allen, or what? Also, I wouldn't mind Gibby and Najee Harris Josh Allen, and then like a Mike Evans and like Javonte, what like could you get that? I don't know. That'd be crazy. Mike Evans makes a fine wide receiver one when you cuff him to AB because it's the only wide receiver handcuff you'll find in fantasy football. It's crazy good. It's crazy smart. Cuff AB to Mike Evans. Mike Evans can become your emergency wide receiver one for anybody waiting till the fourth round to grab their wide receiver one. I love it. It's a really good, crafty plan of attack. And if Mike Evans is gone, grab Godwin. Grab Godwin. Take Mike Evans, cuff either one of them to AB. And I've even grabbed both of them before. I've gone, I think at 1.1, I went Christian McCaffrey in a mock draft. You guys were probably there. It was one of the mocks we did, I think a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I took McCaffrey at 1. I believe I'm not positive, but I believe I took JK and Clyde. So I had Christian McCaffrey, J.K. Dobbins, Clyde, and Evans and Godwin. It's like holy crap! Like what a good wide receiver 1 and 2 to get if you're gonna wait until that late. And I got Godwin and Evans. It's crazy. That was a great value. I love that. They're both falling way too far. Keep on mocking me, baby. Baby. Keep on mocking. Ha ha. Mock for excellence 2021. Attaboy. I don't know what I just read there, but I approve it. Mike Evans should be guaranteed 1,008 TDs. Yeah, especially with the extra game. He's the most underrated and disrespected wide receiver 1 and a great plan of attack for a wide receiver 1 in a strategy where you don't take a wide receiver 1 until round 4. Hey, Scissors, are you still here? Rookie running backs are risky, but Najee is coming in at 23. 23 what? I'm not sure. Claudio says Noah, vacuum dynasty, Clyde or Keenan Allen. Give me Clyde. And Adam, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Hey, Smitty, this is from Corey. Do you think me giving up 3 first future picks is too much for Javonte and Dynasty? I mean, that is a lot, bro. That is a lot, Corey. Because if it doesn't work out, you're screwed. Oh, he's 23. I got you. I think you're overpaying. You're like, here's the thing, Corey. I'm gonna hit you with the blunt, honest truth. Okay. You should have already traded for him. It's almost too late, Corey. Okay. I want him to. I want to tell you to go get him. But trading for him now is this isn't the time. I've been putting videos out on it over and over, Corey. And it's hard to get behind 3 first rounders. It depends where they are. If they're all going to be late, can you get anything else back? I just feel like you were buying at value he isn't even at yet. And I think you'll get there, but you're buying at value. There's risk involved in buying a player that isn't there yet. It's okay, I'm going to have $1,000 next week because I'm getting my check. So I'm going to put this on the credit card, but you don't really have the money yet. So you swipe the card. Then other crap comes up. You buy food and, gas. I forgot about gas. Then you have all this. And before you know it, you got $400 or $500 in your credit card that you didn't have money to pay off. And it's you start trading draft picks 3 first rounders for a guy that isn't there yet. Then that's when you can get burned. I love Javonte more than anybody, but I still don't think. I think you're buying it at too high a value. You got to already buy it. I don't know. It's hard to say. There'll be later picks. My running backs are Cook and Hunt. I just feel like you should be able to do it for 2 first rounders, bro. 3 of them. It depends on the league too. If your league's gonna fall apart, trade them away. Trade the picks away, bro. If you don't trust the league will be there in 3 years, who cares? So it all depends on all that, bro. I got a league where I own 6 first round picks. 6 of them. I did own 6 of them. I traded DeAndre Swift for I think it was 5 or 6 first round picks in a follower / expert league that I was doing. And I got 6 first round picks. I was like, great, this is fantastic. I got 6 first round picks for him. The dude acquired 2 or 3 of them in another deal, and we could trade 3 years in advance. I took all 6 of them. I think it was 6 first-round picks for him for DeAndre Swift because I didn't believe in Swift. I'm like, yeah, take him because I drafted him. He's the best player at the board on the board when I was drafting in the rookie draft, and I got 6 of them. And you know what? I couldn't get rid of those 6 picks for anything. At one point, I got so desperate to want to win now, and I knew the league was going to fall apart. I tried to offer all 6 of them back to people for like second round type players. Like equivalent would be like obviously a Jefferson or someone like that if I was doing it this year. But even like players in the third round of this year, those type of talents last year, I was offering 6 first rounders and no one was taking them. Nobody. The league fell apart. The 6 rounders didn't even mean anything. And so, you got to look at that too. If the league's not going to last, who cares? I'd take Javonte in the 5th if he's there, says Sean. Well, Sean, that is definitely where you're going to have to take him at the very least, but he's probably going to go in round 4. Claudio says, I think Dobbins might bust. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Jenkins. Watch your mouth. Javonte is better prospect than JK, in my opinion. I don't blame you, and I don't hate you for that, bro. Same coaching staff has also used a committee with Gordon Lindsay. In redraft this year, Smitty, any life advice? Be happy, bro. Be happy. Do something that makes you feel like you're not working. Set goals. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out what job is you not working. What job? Like me, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. When I go to work, I don't go to work. Like I do work too much. I work. I calculated it once. It was like 118 hours a week that I work on this show, and that's a lot. And I sacrifice a lot of time with other people. That sometimes I need to work on that. Like I'm not good about time management because I'm always working, but I don't feel like I'm working. I don't feel like I'm working. I can have my TV on. Like I'm watching Spartacus right now. I'm not now because the Wi-Fi's down. Computer, Ziggy.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like a router issue, so try restarting it. Unplug the router, wait 10 seconds, then plug it back in.
With the internet down, the Wi-Fi out, I haven't been able to watch it. But like I sit here in my studio and I watch Spartacus while I'm creating content. Like that's the life to me. Like if anybody wants any life advice, is find a way to do what you love. Figure out what it is, make plan for it. Like let's say you can't do that right now. You got to do this, you got to do that. You got to do this job. You got to do, like I understand. Like we're all there. You got to get to a point where you you find a goal. Like what do you need to get to that level, and then save for it. Like save for a whole year. Like if you want to do, let's say you want to do real estate, you want to sell real estate and just live work from home, leave when you want, spend time with family, like save for a whole year, and then jump off and have a whole year of savings for that. What Spartacus, the old one or the Star Spartacus? Um, the new one, bro, the new one. The Spartacus is amazing. Yeah, Andy Whitfield. When Andy Whitfield, the star of Spartacus, died, um, in real life, he had cancer. Man, so sad. He They replaced him, and the new actor looked so much like him. Like by the second episode, I couldn't even remember what the other guy looked like, and then I have to go back and I'm like, which one? Yeah, the new guy was good. Like I couldn't tell them apart. And then when I watched the first one again, I'd be like, oh, okay, that is him. I do see the little difference. And I go back to episode 3, and I'd be like in season 3 or whatever, and I'd be like, I don't even recognize the difference, man. They're both very, very good. Yeah, I was sad, man. I was so sad. It's so sad. But Spartacus is one. Yeah, Gannicus is the man. That show is amazing. I wish they would bring. I wish they would do the beautiful part about Spartacus. If anybody's never seen it, it's one of the best TV shows on TV, and you can find it on Netflix. Um, Spartacus. The best thing about it is how dynamic each season was. So season 1, season 2, season 3. Like you'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it. But Spartacus was, they could come out with a new one right now. Their creativity they have with the timelines, and it would be fun. It wouldn't miss a beat. They could come out with a concept and a storyline that would make sense. And I would love if they come out with a Spartacus 4, season 4. Such a great show, and they could totally do it. They're so good with the timelines and creativity. Smitty, is the 13, 15-minute phone call FaceTime or not? Um, if you want it to be, no, it's not FaceTime, but if you want it to be video, we can do it on Instagram for sure. So if you purchase the 15-minute phone call, DM me after you do it. DM me on Instagram, and we'll do a video call right there. So it's up to you. Like totally could make that work. Smitty, who is the most underrated player? I think Mike Davis, says Legion. Most underrated player to me is probably, honestly, he's risky too, but I think Clyde. Like I think Clyde in the early rounds is one of the most underrated players because he's dropping to like 2.12, sometimes 3.01, and he reminds me a lot of Dalvin Cook in the year Dalvin Cook fell to right about that area. If you remember when I first launched my channel in 2018, or 2019, 2019, 20, yeah, coming out of 2018, so into 2019, Dalvin Cook, what was it, 2019? I'm totally messing up my years. Get 100 likes. Yeah, we're at 78. We got let's punch that like button if you're just joining in. Dalvin Cook was going right around 19, 20, 21, 22, sometimes in round 3. And everybody kept saying, Smitty, uh, Dalvin Cook's a risk as a top 5 running back. I don't know what you see in Dalvin Cook. And it was one of my bigger calls for the year. But I would just say, well, Bill from accounting, the fact that you're talking about him as if he's a top 5 running back already, but we're drafting him at 24 overall. Don't you understand the disconnect between your mind and his ranking? Because if you're talking about Clyde Edwards-Helaire being a risk at 25, and your commentary is he's a risky top 5 to 10 running back, you're not drafting him as a top 5 to 10 running back. People need to realize and recalibrate and reset their thinking when Clyde's going at 24, 25 overall, and he's got built-in, baked-in, boys, value there. It's only up. Like if he stays healthy, his value could only increase. Like he's going to sleepwalk into 25 overall player value. If he stays healthy, he's going to sleepwalk into it. And you can't control all the injuries, but if he ends up dropping good PPR production, Clyde will by default rank right in at like a top 5, 6 overall running back level. Like so, I really like Clyde right now. I think A-Rod's very underrated. I think he's super underrated. People keep doubting him, especially from a fantasy perspective. Um, I think Javonte Williams was the most underrated. And, I've been beating that drum for a while now. So I'm pretty proud of what we've accomplished in terms of that. And I really do feel like everyone's still dropping the ball a little bit. On Fantasy Pros, he's ranked like 27th and 28th by a majority of all the analysts on there. And he's a top 10 running back to me. I got a draft at an hour. Holy crap. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I got a draft in an hour. Um, oh, where are we at? 4 o'clock. We'll go a little bit longer. Today's gonna be a little bit shorter show because we have the down Wi-Fi and internet. But I've enjoyed the little den session here. I feel like the show has been pretty good. I don't mind mixing it up. I might do a show or two from this corner den here in the Fantasy Football Show studio in the Smitty1.com studios. Today's been a really good day, even though we've been without Wi-Fi. You missed Caleb's $5 super chat. I'm sorry, Caleb. I keep missing Caleb's super chats, bro. Adam, sports gambling legal in Arizona? It is, bro. They're right. They're like finalizing some things, so it's still on a wait. So it kind of sucks. Caleb, I'm sorry I didn't see this one come through. It only shows me 2 messages at a time. So if like 8 people message at once, all 8 fly in, and then I miss it. So I appreciate the reminders. Whoever reminded me, thank you, and please keep reminding me. First Superflex league this year is drafting QB early better than a guaranteed running back. Look, let me tell you how. First of all, Caleb, if you DM me on Discord, if you're not on my Discord, go to smitty1.com and click the blue Discord button. In fact, everybody in here, if you're not in the Discord, you are missing out. Like our Discord is popping. We have like around 800 people in the Discord. It's super active. It's all fantasy football. It's all brand new people. They're not dead accounts. They're like 800 people. We constantly have like 50 to 60, 70 people in there, like at one time or online. And so join, go to smitty1.com and click the Discord button. But DM me in there, bro, and I will give you a link to how to dominate a super flex. I'll give you a video link for that I created. But essentially, if you have the opportunity to get one of the top 5 quarterbacks, you need to take it. And then what's going to happen? So if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pick, I don't know what pick you have. Did you tell me what pick you had? Caleb says first super flex. I don't think you told me what round or what pick is your draft selection, but if you can get obviously Josh Allen or Mahomes 1 or 2, either one, then it goes Kyler or Herbert Kyler, and then you could put Lamar. I'm excited for Dexter. Tex, I am. You could put Lamar in there. You could probably put like maybe A-Rod, but if it's redraft, but Lamar in there. Once you get that quarterback, so we'll cut it off at Lamar. Then if you're lucky enough to get that, bro, then you can, I mean, you can clean up because everyone's going to be drafting against, you're going to be drafting against traffic if you're going running back and wide receiver with your second and third round picks. And that's what I do. I don't go quarterback chasing and taking these like mediocre quarterbacks because they're thin. I get my one, assuming it's super flex and not 2 QB. I get my 1 QB and then I start going shopping for running backs and wide receivers that shouldn't be falling as far as they are, and they are. And you end up getting 2 electric players. Like I've got, I've gotten players like Gibson at. So if I had the 1 pick, I take Mahomes or Josh Allen, and then I get Gibson and Clyde, or Gibson and Adams at the turn picks. It's crazy. So every super flex is different, but that's how you dominate it. You go against traffic. You draft against the grain. You make sure you get at least one of the quarterbacks. And then later on, you try and get the strategy. Strategy doesn't work as well now because everybody knows what's up. They know what time it is. But Lance was falling, and you could get Lance and Jimmy G together as your QB2 because people were initially afraid to draft Lance because he wasn't starter in name. Now people are taking Lance in like round 5, round 4. I've seen him going round 2 in a superflex redraft, superflex league. Round 2, I've seen Lance going round 2. It's crazy. So you probably won't get that anymore. Another crafty approach, I suppose, at your QB2, if you're building heavy at wide receiver and running back and you've already got one of your quarterbacks, is to potentially grab Taysom Hill and Winston and kind of just have the starter there. I think Taysom Hill could do pretty decent fantasy wise if he's in there, and I think he's probably the better fit, but we'll see what happens. But that's also another strategy that you can take. Let's see here. Smitty, what you did to Lamb's ADP is not nice. Sorry, Reckless. I apologize. That was my fault. We at least moved CD Lamb. I don't care what anybody says. Caleb says my super chat. Did you super chat again, or is that the old one? I think I got you covered, right? Caleb, let me know if you're caught up. Sorry, Reckless, but yeah, I don't care what anybody says. What's up, Spacula? We at least moved. Okay, thank you. We at least moved. Remind me if I missed your super chat. We moved CD Lamb's ADP at a minimum. If we could see it like on a heat map, what we're responsible for. Like, let's say you could light it up in green. We at least moved CD Lamb, I would say at least 3 or 4 total spots. I truly, truly believe we are responsible for 3 or 4 overall draft spots of CD Lamb's value. No question about it. Like, we may be we may not be the biggest channel in the world, but we're pretty out there. Like in Instagram world, everyone knows who I am on Instagram. Twitter, not so much. Twitter, I'm like I don't know. I don't go on Twitter as much as I should. I don't have a huge Twitter presence because I did at one point. Some people wonder why I don't have a bigger following. It's because I got acquired 2 times over, and I wrote for other companies. They acquired all my social channels. So I started over 2.5 years ago on my social media. So that's why everyone always wonders, like, if you've been at this 19 years, why don't you have like a 10 million followers? Because I've been acquired. My social channels got acquired. Back when I got acquired by a company that I wrote for 3 or 4 years, um, and I thought that's what I wanted to do is get the salary check, get the salary job. That was my goal: become a salaried fantasy football analyst. Back in the day when I first started. And so I got acquired, and as I've been in the industry, I realized what I want to do is work for myself. What I want to do is build my own empire. What I want to do is be beholden to nobody but my people and you guys. You guys make the channel, and so, um, but back then I got all my social handles acquired, and back then you didn't build a brand around yourself. You built a brand around your company, and so all my handles were brand built. It was not Smitty or whatever. So they got acquired. So 2.5 years ago, essentially, I started doing video for the first time. Like this, and so that's why we're new. That's why we're at seven. We're growing 7.3K is pretty good on YouTube organic growth style in an industry saturated like the fantasy football industry is. But yeah, we're doing good. We're getting bigger. We got people like Scissors in the house now. I mean, we're going places, baby. And we're at 10K on Instagram. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, go to same handle, youtube.com/the fantasy football show, Instagram.com/the fantasy football show. Don't forget the. Get on over to my Instagram. Search for me in Instagram, the fantasy football show. Follow me. We're at 10K. We're doing big things over at Instagram. And if you love the live content here, you're going to love the Instagram live content because it's a little bit different. It's like season 1 of Spartacus and season 2 of Spartacus. Very different, but you love both of them. You love both of them. They both add value to your life, and you need both of them in your life. So subscribe or follow. And also, I can't emphasize enough how vital and important it's going to be a part of the Zoom or the Discord video community. And you can do that by becoming an exclusive YouTube member. Exclusive YouTube members by going to my main YouTube homepage, clicking the blue join button, and joining the either tier. If you do that and you join the Discord or the YouTube exclusive member group, you get in the exclusive Discord video calls on Sundays. We do 2 of them. We do 2 video calls. You don't have to be on video. You can make your camera, turn your camera off and just be audio. You can just listen, turn your mic and your camera off. But at halftime of at halftime of the morning games, we're live on Zoom video, or God, I keep saying Zoom. We're live on Discord video, and halftime of the Sunday night game, we're live on Discord video for only YouTube exclusive members. Go to my main YouTube page, click the home button or whatever. Click on my main YouTube page, click the join button. All right, enough of that. Smitty, how do you feel about taking Aaron Jones and Gibby at the 9 and 14 picks? I don't mind it at all, especially if you can land a really good wide receiver. Sent you a DM on Instagram, brother. Thank you, D2. Studio looks dope. Thank you, Steven. Super chat from Reckless. I traded my 2.10, 4.10, 2022 first, and 2022 second. This is a mouthful. For the 1.4, 7.4, 2022 third, I drafted Allen and Christian McCaffrey. Thoughts? I like it. I like it because I mean, at 4.10, you would have died to have Allen there, right? And then at 2.10, you're not going to get Christian McCaffrey. So like you killed it. That was good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Depending on where that first rounder is, but you're gonna have a good team, so probably not going to be a really high first rounder. Smitty, how do you feel about taking? Oh, I already got that Aaron Jones question. The camp buzz is Jimmy G is going to be benched and take a pay cut, or they'll trade him. Trey Lance will be starting QB by week 1 as ADP will skyrocket. Jorge, I get crapped on all the time for saying that Trey Lance could still start week 1, but we will see. We will see if your old boy Smitty knows what time it is or not. I predicted that whole Trey Lance thing correct the whole way, and on top of that, the Josh Rosen debacle, that was hilarious. Sorry, I forgot to mention it's Dynasty. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard that Camp Buzz, to be honest. But hey, Smitty, who's your favorite rookie tight end behind Pitts? No one. I mean, I guess Jordan. I don't know. Like, it's not a very um, deep rookie tight end pool, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I haven't heard that buzz either, bro. So I don't really know. I'm not Smitty approving that. We got a super chat. Aaron Jones bust alert says Adam, I don't know that I feel that way, but I'm definitely being cautious with him. We've got a new Reckless is now a YouTube exclusive member. Reckless, you now get emojis galore. Reckless, will you drop one of the custom emojis that you now have access to that Alexa, shut up. Can you drop one of the emojis that you have access to that other people don't so they can see? But Reckless is now. Oh my God, shut up. Reckless is now a part of the YouTube exclusive member group where you can get on the, there he goes, on the video calls. I'm going to be adding more of those custom emojis too. The video calls in Discord. Halftime of the morning games were live on a private video Discord call for only YouTube exclusive members. Go to the join button on my main YouTube page and join. And we go live at halftime of the Sunday night games. We're literally live 2 times on Sundays. It's going to be a blast. And we got Scissors, the famous YouTuber who just joined the YouTube exclusive group today during the beginning of the show. Scissors has got like what? He's got 4.5 million followers. You guys said I haven't even looked at the channel yet, but he joined. That's going to be great. He'll be with us on Sundays. I want you all there on Sundays. I want the best Zoom video or Zoom. Keep saying Zoom. We used to do Zoom calls. Now we're on Discord. The best Discord video chat ever on Sunday mornings. It's all going to be with all the YouTube exclusive people. Reckless says, let's go. I got the lifetime subscription and YouTube exclusive. What's next? Reckless, did you just order that? I don't have my internet access, bro. I got to check my phone. That's the only email access I have. Did you just buy the lifetime membership? If so, you get written on the wall over here because I write any lifetime sleeperu.com members on the wall, and then the door is a different thing. So you get written in the corner of the studio here, bro, and permanent marker on the wall. Oh, you had it. Let me go check your name on there. How did I not know that, bro? Reckless. I don't know. We'll talk about it. DM me. But yeah, I appreciate you. What's next? What's next? I don't know what's next, bro. The heysmitty.com. Do you got that? Heysmitty.com. Text advice. You probably already have that. I don't even know, bro. I have so many things, so many moving parts. Smitty, can we still get intro song? I can't today because everything's down, bro. But I'll play it next. Steve, you still have the NBA Jam arcade in the studio? No, that went right here. I didn't play it enough, and I needed the space, bro. I liked it. It was definitely like fun to look at, but I needed to create this den. So this is the little den area. We've got the fireplace. Let me change the setting from green. We got the fireplace. We got a lot of glare from all the lighting in here, but this is like the den, and so I created the little den area, the little psychology space. Umberger should have a whole building named after him. Yeah, Umberger. We need to get him back on here. Hey, Smitty, can we still get in the? I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry. I misread your question. Adam, can you get in the intro song? Yes. $14.99 super chat will get you in the intro song, and I'll re-record it. I'll add you in, and then you'll be there for the next show. So if you want to do that, just drop a $14.99 super, and I will say, Adam, please, report to the stage. Adam M. Please report to the stage. You were required at the stage, Adam M. We're gonna mock draft later tonight. We can't I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't have internet. I can't do any kind of. I can maybe try it on my iPad and connect my iPad to my phone and try it, but it doesn't always stream very good. But we will see. But Reckless, do you have the text device too? Does the court does that count for the $20 super chat I dropped today? They're separate, but uh, Baked In Boys, I'm gonna hook you up with the intro song anyway, because you're the man. You've literally renamed your screen name for the show, so Baked In Boys. I mean, you're already screened, but I'm gonna have to say Baked In Boys again, which will be funny. So we'll do it. We'll do it. Would Baked In Boys please report to the stage? Reckless says too expensive for you. I could swing you a deal. So DM me. Tom Petty or Bruce Springsteen? Probably Tom Petty. Just more. It was just more my style. But yeah, Reckless DM me, bro. Because you already have the lifetime subscription. Like I could swing you something. Like you have so do you have the lifetime content or the lifetime content and email? What do you think about Robert Tunyon? I like Robert Tunyon. 11 TDs, can't lie. 11 TDs, bro. Robert Bobby Boy Tunyon. 11 TDs going last year, number 4 tight end, going in like the 11th, 10th round. Steal. All right, guys. I'm going to end the show today a little early just because I'm dealing with all the outage stuff, and I've got a tree that's split in the backyard. I've got this madness going on here. This storm was crazy. But I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate all the super chats. Rogers and Tunyon are friends off the field. Yeah, I like Tunyon a lot. Tunyon's a very undervalued guy. I will catch you guys all potentially tonight. I think no matter what, if I live stream or if I mock draft tonight or not, I'll probably be live. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you, man. Terry Roberts is the man. I'll DM you on Insta. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you, Terry. Terry is the man. Terry's the goat. Terry's in goat training. Um, but I'll go live tonight, like late night, like I do a Q&A. We'll need Silver there. Silver, you're required. Your presence is required for the modding that we need you to do. The mod award. Oh, everybody give Silver a round of applause. Give Silver a round of applause for being mod of the decade in a very short amount of time. Attaboy, Silver. Have a great day, D2W Stu. I'll look for your DM. When is it? Probably like, I would imagine midnight Eastern at the very earliest. Because that's 9 p.m. my time. Like more like 9 or 10 p.m. my time. I go live, so it's like midnight to 1. You may not be up. Reckless. Quick question. I didn't buy the lifetime email advice. Can I still do that separately? That's what I'm saying. DM me and I'll figure out a way, since you're a lifetime content member, to swing you a killer text advice, price. All right, guys. Later. Appreciate all of you. HeySmitty.com if you need my tech service. We already got 2 people that joined the exclusive YouTube community by going to my main YouTube page, clicking on the join button, and they now have 2 video calls on Sundays at the halftime of the morning games, halftime of the Sunday night game. 2 video calls where we have a bunch of people that jump into it. It's exclusive, and you can find that on my YouTube main page by clicking join. I will catch you all later. I appreciate all of you who super chatted today, and appreciate all the new YouTube exclusive members that are supporting and helping the channel. Please hit your thumbs up on the way out the door. And as always, I comment on every comment that happens within the next 24 to 48 hours because it helps my engagement. I'm actually asking you to comment. It helps me if you comment. When the video is ending, comment, ask a question, toss a thumbs up. It helps the channel. I really appreciate it. Later.